Hi, Facebook, or whoever might be listening to this. I just got a little quick something that I want to say, and it may not be that quick, but it's something that needs to be said. And if you want to listen, it's for you, and if you don't, it's going to be your loss. Trust me. I had three things happen today. The first was that I left home and I was in a funk about something. I can't remember what it was. I think it had to do with work or something. I don't remember what it was, but I have a tendency to just fuss at nobody on my way to work, in the car, wherever the case may be, if I feel the need to get something off of my chest. So, I was in the car and I was fussing at nobody. Okay? And as I'm going down the street, I realize I'm getting dizzy. So, anybody who's been following me at all for any extended period of time knows that I have really, really bad high blood pressure. And that 3 years ago, I had 3 strokes because of it. So it's something that I'm constantly battling while I'm battling with my weight. It's something that I'm also constantly battling is my blood pressure. So I can't get really upset. And I realized on my way to work, I forgot to take my medicine. I'm already on my way to work. My medicine is at home. So I'm like, okay, no matter what happens today, you can't get upset. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter who says what to you. You can't get upset. So I put that in my head that no matter what happened, I was not going to get upset. No matter what happened today, my health depended on it. I was not going to get upset. So, second person I talked to, live it. Just live it. Yelling. And I remember, how can I get upset? I can't get upset. So I kept my voice calm. And when he started to yell at me, I finally told him, sir, I can't hear you. You're yelling at me. And it made him calm down. And when I didn't give him the answer that he wanted, I had to keep repeating the correct answer. And when I kept repeating it, he finally hung up in my ear. So that was like a wonderful thing for me. But the entire day after that, I kept getting these great people to talk to. Great. Just the day was just great. Okay. And so it brought me back to a post that I put up a little while ago, and all it said was, it's all in your mind. Remember that. And different people took different things from that. That's all I said was, it's all in your mind. Remember that. And different people took different things from that. What I was saying was, it's a testament to positive thinking. I said I was not going to get upset. I said I was not going to let anything run my blood pressure up. All day long, nothing ran up my blood pressure. I'm already eating right, so, I didn't have any high sodium, no high sugar, no crazy carbs until I got home. I had quinoa and brown rice, and those were my carbs. But I haven't had any crazy sugar, nothing like that. Salad, I just had my salad, I had my cheese sticks. I just been doing what I'm supposed to do. So, that led me into, probably the third or fourth person that I talked to. And they were just talking about Jesus, God, Lord, God. And I could have stayed talking to them all day. Okay. I could have just talked to them all day. But he reinforced what I felt. That was number 2. He reinforced what I felt about making sure that my mind was in the right place. And I was telling him that I wanted something. And he said, all you have to do is believe that you can have it. And you trust in God to give you the signs to make sure that you get it. And to lead you in the right way to get what you want. And it's been true all my life. It's just that I've been thinking small. Okay. Small. I've been thinking small. That's why I haven't published my book yet. Because I've been thinking small. Okay. So, finally, we talked. And throughout the conversation, he kept talking about something that he wanted. But what he wanted was ginormous. Okay, it was really big. And he had the means to get it. He had the means to get what he wanted. But it would have kind of put him out. Okay? So then he had an option 2. Okay? He tried out both options. He hasn't gotten exactly what he wanted yet. But he tried out both options. And when he tried out both options, the second option, the one that he was willing to settle for if he couldn't get the first one, it wasn't going to meet his needs. He was trying to I think he was trying to convince me, because the second option was still really a great, ginormous option. But he was trying to convince me that I could get the second option, I could afford it. It's not going to stretch me thin, this, that, and the other. And I said, okay, and I just listened. So we talked some more, and as we got to the end of the conversation, I said, there's something that I need to tell you. And he says, what? I said, don't settle. You've already said that you can do the second option, but it's not going to meet your needs. You have the wherewithal to get the first option. You're just nervous and afraid to do it. You're going to be stuck with whatever option you choose for years, because he said already he's going to have to keep this for years. So you're going to be stuck with whatever option you choose for years. If you know the second option is not going to suit your needs, and he's already explained to me how it won't fit his needs. It'll suffice, but it won't even suffice well enough. He's already explained that to me. It won't suit his needs. So why buy it? Why get the one that I'm going to settle for the second best and hope it works out? Get what you want. Don't settle. When I told him that, he said, that was the word I needed. He said, thank you, I needed that. Didn't you just kind of sort of tell me that at the beginning? When we first started talking? You first started saying, if you want it, if it's what you want, put it in the hands of the Lord. Believe that you're going to get it. He's going to make a way for you to get it. And then I had to turn around and give you back your own words. Well, it wasn't really, back at you. It was just I needed something from him. He needed something from me. We got what we needed. So that's two. Don't settle. If you know you want something, don't settle. Number one, it's all in your mind. Remember, it's all in your mind. Okay? Number two, don't settle. If you want it, if you want to have it, don't settle. Go for what you need with both guns. If you fail, get up and try it again. Don't settle. Number three, as the day was drawing to a close, I do little things to try to keep myself occupied. I have puzzle games. I have Rubik's Cubes. I have different things that I do to keep myself occupied. One of the things that I play is Connect 4. I play it against the computer. So, this makes it look ridiculous, but just keep up with me. This was one of my last games. Okay? This is what I'm red. Okay? Computer was black. Now, the reason why you see these arrows is because it's red's turn to play. Okay? It's red's turn to play. Now, this is a pattern here in some kind of way that I try to set up in every game. Sometimes I'm successful. Sometimes I'm not. If I set this pattern up, I've got a guaranteed win. Okay? And then sometimes I try to see if I can move this pattern over here, up here. So just to kind of keep the game going. But if you notice, I've got two ways to win. You see, there's the first one. If I drop one here, I win this way. If I or if he happened to see that and block me and drop one here, I can drop one here and win this way. So no matter what happens, in 1 to 3 moves, I'm going to win this game. Okay? So I've set this up, and over here, he had this one, and it was black's turn. Black can't win. There's no way black can win. Black can only block me here or try another strategy. Black tried another strategy. Black dropped one here. Okay? So if my eyes happen to wander over here, I see 3 blacks in a row. And I'm thinking, win. My brain is not even thinking anymore that drop your red here, game's over. Okay? My black is, drop a red here, you're going to, Okay, so that may be a delay, or it may be an end. Now, the way the computer plays, I drop it there, he'll drop a black, I'll drop a red, he'll drop it. By the time we finish dropping, I done got, he drops a black here, I drop a red to block him, now he won. You see that? This is a perfect example. I'm going to show you that one more time so that you can see. I had the win right here without playing another checker. One checker, it's my turn. I had the win, okay? Now, before I played this checker, there were two here. He played this one. If I wander over here and go, he's got 3 in a row, I'll block him, okay? He drops a black here. I gotta block him here now. I drop a red here. He drops a black here. I went from a guaranteed win to a loss. Why did that happen? Distraction. That's what this is. He could not win, so his only other choice was distraction. That's what that is. That is the devil distracting you from your goals. That is naysaying family and supposed to be friends. That is you getting in your own way. That is whatever the situation is that causes you to take your eye off of the prize when the prize is right there in your face. In this little simple game, it just came to me like a big flash of light. The teeny weeny is this little simple game. Who gets epiphanies from Connect 4? Who gets epiphanies from Connect freaking 4? Okay? So that's number 3. You need to let go of all of your distractions. Where you are right now, you are there right now because you have been distracted by everything else. Out of your mouth comes prosperity, goals, things you want to do. I can have this, I can have that. And what do? I can have squirrel. Distractions. Stop letting things distract you from your goal. I'm having problems with my boyfriend. I'm having problems with my wife. My mom ain't acting right. People always getting in my way. I don't have the money. This is wrong. That's wrong. You can find 90 different reasons not to do what you need to do. And there's only one that you need to do. Make the damn move. Make the damn move. That's all you need to do. Don't look over here to what Johnny, Mary, and Trisha is doing. Don't look over here to the devil is trying to throw things at you, to stumbling blocks under your feet. Don't look at it over here to you have an unsupportive wife or a husband who ain't got your back or a boyfriend who's constantly telling you what you can't do. You don't look over here. This is not where your goal is. Your goal is right here. Your goal is right here. And if you are looking over here at your goal, ha, I got it. Snap. Throw something to your goal. Guess what? You got a plan B. Plan B. Plan B. A backup plan. Something else in case the devil go, ha ha, got you. You go, ha ha, no you don't. Stop being distracted. Keep your eye on the prize. Set those goals and do what those goals tell you. You set your goals break down into tasks. You set those tasks, and those tasks break down into smaller tasks. Things that you can do right now to get to where you need to be in the time frame that you need to be there. You don't get there in that time frame, that's fine, as long as you keep moving forward. Do not get distracted by a move of the devil, by somebody who ain't got your back, by naysayers, because let me tell you something. People that are beneath you are trying to pull you down. If they try to pull you down, it's because they're beneath you and they want you to go down with them. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Don't settle and leave the distractions alone. Let go of the distractions. It's the hardest thing in the world to do, to say, gotta look that way. It's the hardest thing in the world to do sometimes. And other times, it's like, oh my God, I need to be over here. But the distractions can be very powerful. And the fact that he was about to win could have cost me this game if I hadn't kept my eyes on the situation. The fact that he was about to win. So now he's pulling me away from my goal, away from my project, away from what I need to do, and letting me see what he's doing over here. And the devil will do that to you every time, and he will use anything he can to get it done. You got your 3 steps. Those 3 steps will help you, make you, facilitate you in achieving anything that you want. And I'm telling you right now, if you think you've seen me do anything before, you ain't seen nothing yet, because the fire is on. So my advice to you would be, don't blink. Don't blink, because if you do, you just might miss me. If you do, you just might miss me. Don't let nothing fool you. Don't let the weight fool you. Don't let, I'm tired, I'm working 10 hours a day, and don't let none of that fool you, because you about to see a change. I can't even see a change because there's always been change. I've always been changing. I've changed dramatically just since I moved to Las Vegas. Anybody from Detroit will tell you I've changed just since I moved to Las Vegas. So I've always been changing. There's always been an evolving me. But now, if you think I had that business for 5 years, I had that business, and then I had an untrustworthy person cost me my business, so I had to go back to the workforce. But now I am ready to not be 55 still in the workforce. So I got plenty of time, because I'm not even 50 yet. So I've got plenty of time to not be in the workforce. I'm ready to not be 55 and be in the workforce. I'm ready to have my own. And that means I got to do some things right now to make that happen. And they can't be small things. If there's small things, there's got to be a lot of small things. I have to have a whole lot of things on the hopper. So you are as successful as you want to be. If you ain't dead, it can be fixed. Follow 1, 2, 3 and do what you need to do. Just do what you need to do and have the situation work in your favor. Everything will be fine after that. And don't listen to naysayers, because I can guarantee you're going to have them. During your course, you're going to do some falling, some tripping, some failing, and you're going to have to get back up and start over again, try again, or keep moving forward even when you've moved back 2 steps. Don't listen to naysayers. Surround yourself with people who's always going to encourage you, and those that are discouraging you, get them out of your life. It don't matter how close they are to you, because if they're discouraging you, they're going to pull you down anyway. I'm going to stop now because I don't want to get into a lecture. But I just wanted to pass that on to anybody who think they may need it. By all means, I'm telling you it works. Trust in God. Keep your eye on the prize. By all means, trust in God, because if you don't trust in God, you might as well forget about it. Good luck if you want to try it without trusting Him. Good luck. You know, He reigns on the just and the unjust. But for me, I'm a trust in God. And for everybody, you know, I hope I talked to somebody, and I hope I helped you out in some kind of way. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.